sources within the income tax department, and this is what they say, Yasmeen. Just for your clarity. If you want to basically connect it, it's your choice. You're free to do so. But think logically, Yasmeen. Notices were actually issued sometime back in December. While the income tax department is a little tight-lipped, was it actually done even before that? And as per the income tax department's charter, these notices are sent because they are only looking at the book of accounts, whether they have been cleared or not. International taxation wing looks into these matters, and especially when their parent company is abroad and their subsidiaries that are operating in this country, the income tax department has a job to do. And if the notices were sent much before the so-called documentary that was basically put out, then how are you exactly equating it? And why shouldn't you talk about the pride of this country? And why should you really fall for what has always been established? Not just our country, Yasmeen. Several other countries, I'll name it out for you, why they find the reportage of BBC highly problematic. Because there is a propaganda attached to it. In fact, I will quote the Committee of Privileges in the United Kingdom. They themselves have raised that concern. Their own country has raised that concern. But here we see, Yasmeen, an attempt being made by the opposition to go all out and protect what has been the forefront of Western propaganda, Yasmeen.
I don't think opposition is against conducting any raids. IT department is doing their job, but what we are putting up the point is that we shouldn't be biased. Why only people who are criticizing government, why the raids are conducted at their places only? Long back, if we see, News Laundry was under the scanner, and then Alt News, which was putting up the facts, then the co-founder was arrested. We are not against any rules, we are not against this, but yes, this selective raids, these are really shame on the democracy, shame on the freedom of speech. Anybody who's criticizing government is all of a sudden being conducted raids and all. So we are not saying that IT department shouldn't work, but yes, my dear friend Charu said that 70,000 crores and all. Why are you not talking about Adani? When Prime Minister spoke for a long time in Parliament, why did he not speak about Adani? Is Adani or not a current topic to speak up? And there were many, several Modi who ran away after a scam in India. I mean, is that a matter of pride? Is that a matter of pride? So where were BJP that time? Where is BJP in Adani's case? So we are not saying that IT department shouldn't work like this. You should, but please don't go for selective raids.
So let's tackle. Okay, Yasmeen, you made your opening remarks. Charu, I'll give you the chance to respond, but let me also bring in our other panelists and then you can come back. Manish Baryar, Yasmeen makes a point that there is some selective targeting. And this is a question I had asked Charu also, but I want to take this with you. If you really look at what Yasmeen is saying that everything to do with the opposition has always seen some sort of an action coming in from the Central Bureau of Investigation, from the Enforcement Directorate, from the Income Tax Department. The opposition has time and again criticized the government, saying that is there no leader in the BJP, or for that matter anyone who has perhaps have been involved in scams. They've named them. They're saying that scams have actually taken as far as BJP is also concerned, but the Income Tax Department, CBI, ED, none of them seem to be very interested when it comes to the ruling party, is what the opposition says. How do you look at that?
So, good evening, Charu, and good evening to my co-panelists and viewers. I think, the first thing you have to look at is that why give a chance? The opposition has been giving chance to the government to really go after them, whether it is corruption cases or high-profile wrongdoings.